Six guy, he a visionary.
Whew. All right, y'all. Get ready up. Diddy, grand jury impaneled in Fed probe, faces possible indictment. Diddy's legal troubles are getting even worse as a grand jury has reportedly been impaneled to hear evidence in his federal probe indicating that he could face a possible criminal indictment. CNN published a story Wednesday morning saying the Justice Department is moving forward in its investigation of the music mogul, notifying witnesses they could testify before the grand jury in the Southern District of New York, according to two sources familiar with the situation. Some of the potential witnesses will likely be Diddy's accusers who have filed lawsuits against him for assault, human trafficking, and other serious offenses. So far, Diddy has been named in 8 lawsuits, including the most notable one brought by his former girlfriend Cassie, which they settled quickly. CNN also said Homeland Security investigation agents are taking their time and being very thorough to make sure the case against Diddy is bulletproof if and when the indictment drops. TMZ confirmed a grand jury has been convened and the case and evidence will be presented along with testimony from witnesses. In case you're in the dark, grand juries comprised of average citizens often signal that an investigation has moved from the preliminary stage to a new phase in which prosecutors present evidence and witness testimony to the jurors. Among other things, the grand jury ultimately votes on whether to criminally charge a defendant. As we reported, Diddy's homes in Miami and LA were raided by law enforcement in March as part of a federal investigation into his alleged crimes and narcotics trafficking, as well as firearm-related violations. Earlier this month, CNN released surveillance video depicting Diddy beating the crap out of Cassie in an L.A. hotel in 2016. The L.A. District Attorney's Office said they could not prosecute the case because the statute of limitations had run out.
So expect by June Diddy to be locked up. That's going to happen because we got to look at it from a human perspective, right? They're going to use the mindset of more likely than not, right? That's what's going to happen. Anybody can be indicted. It's not hard to be indicted for a bunch of stuff and everything like that. It's just truly not. Now, with that being said, what's going to happen? He's going to get indicted. It's going to be big news. Big news. Everybody going to lose their mind. Everybody going to be like, he's finished. He's done. He's out for the count. 1, 2, 3. Get him out of there, right? All right, cool. But then what's going to end up happening? Behind the scenes, Diddy's lawyer's going to make some calls, and his lawyers are already going to have a bail set out for him. It's probably going to be a big-ass bail. It's probably going to be a bail about $250,000 to about maybe $150,000. That's what it's going to be. Diddy's going to go in, he's going to get his mugshots, and he'll be out of there within 2 hours. Then he'll be getting on a plane. He won't be saying anything and everything like that, and he'll make an announcement on Instagram. We're working, whatever, to clear my name, and you will see that all this stuff is false. All right, cool. Now, Diddy better hire the best of the best lawyers. Because one of the things that New York is a trash-ass justice system. I'm just going to be fair, square, obvious, and honest. If you have a name and they charge you with anything, you're going to be done. And I'm not a Donald Trump supporter at all. I'm just not. But when I watched this civil case with the lady who said basically it's her word versus his word, they were in the same vicinity, and she basically said that he touched her over 30 years ago, and they was like, that's good enough. I'm sorry, it's not. I know, and Trump might have been 100% guilty. I don't know. But what I'm saying is honestly, that's not good enough. Now, that was a civil case, what some people will point out, and not a criminal case. Aha. Well, if that's the case, we'll find out to see what the hell is going on. But yeah, he'll be facing criminal charges. And what it's going to do is it's going to taint the mind of anybody. Because at the end of the day, when that civil trial goes on and all that stuff, he's going to lose all of them. I'm sorry. He's just going to lose them all. He might, well, not all of them, but he's going to lose about maybe 5 of them. I guarantee he'll lose about 5 civil cases because at the end of the day, it ain't about really if he's innocent or not. It's can you prove just a little bit of what you're saying? We've seen it happen. Now, will he be going to prison ultimately? I'm going to say yeah. And I'm going to say yeah based off of Cassie. Because I think the feds are saying, hey, if you don't play ball with us, we're going to arrest your ass. So for full immunity, that's what's going to be her thing, because they're going to offer her full immunity for her testimony. It's going to be Cassie who ultimately plants him in the ground. That's what it's going to be. It's not going to be anybody else. It's not going to be the Lil Rod made-up lawsuit or any crap like that, because there's not going to be anybody who's going to testify against that man like that that's going to be believable. But with Cassie, with that video, with all of that stuff, you don't think that the feds released that video to put into the minds of potential people that he's guilty of all of this stuff against Cassie? There's a reason why that video of Cassie came out and not other videos like of the shooting and all of this stuff, or him being violent with other people and all that crap and everything like that. There was a big reason, and that was to plant seeds that this man is vicious and evil. Now, to it even further, should it happen? Honestly, I don't know. I'm not in any moral standing to say that, because at the end of the day, man, we just don't know. We heard people speak out against Cassie, talking about Cassie when he was beating on other women and stuff like that. You were laughing. Cassie, you were calling some of these freak-offs. Cassie, you introduced him to some drugs as well. Cassie, you're not all innocent and all this stuff and everything like that. And that's true. That's very true. And for that, I say I don't know. But we just got to let it pan out. Because at the end of the day, nigga, you should have never put yourself in that situation. There's a reason why people love Vegas. You can pay for it. You can pay for it to go out there. Cassie was very gorgeous, but nigga, she wasn't worth all that. And on top of that, you already had stories and accusations of you beating on your deceased baby mama. I can't think of her name right now. So there's that, man. But ultimately, yeah, Diddy gonna be, I think he gonna end up getting some time. It ain't gonna be as long as people think. He probably gonna do like a year or two, solitary confinement, and be gone up out of here. That's just my thoughts on it. But yeah, he's headed for federal jail, bro. There's no way. There's just no way. They're doing all this on purpose. But y'all, let me know your thoughts on that one. I'd be curious to read.
Channels, the SETI Nashes and AK-47s, all the rest of these should block them. Don't even erase their comments. Straight block them out of my shit. You're not even going to mention these niggas' names in my platform. Straight block them out.
All right, man, so y'all know we just hit 1,000 subs. We're trying to get to 10,000 subs. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Help us out. I'll catch y'all at the 10,000 sub mark. New video dropped in. New outro.